This is Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moll.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
The big story of the day, of course, was the big debate. And we thank everybody that called in, Sue.
You bet your opinion counts.
Hillary Clinton wiped him out. She had a grand slam.
We don't have two politicians debating one another. We have a politician and a businessman. And frankly, I've had enough of politics. I'm ready for a businessman. I don't like either one.
Oh, so you're one of the folks that's on the fence.
Oh, yeah.
And did either of them pull you on one side of the fence?
Nope, not yet.
Hillary is a politician for a long time. She knows how to lie with a smile.
92.7 WOBM with Kings of Leon, 738, 52 degrees. Of course, they're calling it tonight the Super Bowl of debates, Sue. It is the first of the presidential debates. Will you be glued to your television, literally glued?
I think the deal is, what kind of food will we have at the debate tonight?
Really? So now there's actually talk of snacks and how to plan your party.
It is, yes.
So what is it, like pigs in a blanket?
I will have
chicken
pigs
wings?
in a blanket.
Is
Chicken
it a crock
wings are
pot
a big one.
Of soup? I mean, what's appropriate
You know what
for a
I've
debate?
heard? You know the sandwiches like
a
the
sub.
pulled pork.
Oh,
The pulled pork sandwiches are big
for
this debate.
Really?
For this one.
You heard that?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm not planning to get any food for it.
Are you going to eat anything while watching?
No, I'm going to drink water. during it.
Popcorn?
Just drink water. But
How about Cheez-Its? You're addicted.
No, nothing. Just water. So tonight it happens, 9 o'clock. They say 100 million people could be watching this debate tonight.
Holy
As I
Hannah.
mentioned earlier, though, NBC, ABC, CBS, MSNBC, and CNN have already declared
Stop
Hillary
it.
Clinton the winner. Before it even starts.
They didn't
They're
yet.
so slanted, the mainstream,
You're
the
being
mainstream
silly.
media, that they've already declared her the winner. So you don't even have to watch later this evening. But we'll see what happens. I mean, would it change your mind, anything you saw tonight?
Probably not. I do believe that
I'm not
might
asking you who
see-
you're voting for. I'm just saying, would it change your mind tonight?
Right. No, I'm saying probably not.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to change my mind either. But, we'll see what happens. There's a lot of people that are on the fence when it comes to the debate later this evening. We'll see.
Hopefully we'll get answers. That's what we want. We want some answers.
Yes. And we'll see how they get along.
Why are you giggling?
Because I'm just thinking when they first come out, they're going to hug.
Yeah.
They're actually going to kiss each other, which is going to be very awkward. And then by the end of the night, they will hate each other. So, and then when it officially is over,
They're going to hug
they
again.
will hug and kiss again, and then they will hate each other as soon as they walk off stage.
It is horrible.
We'll see what happens tonight. It's happening at Hofstra University. They have something new this year. Outside the debate, they've set up what they're calling a free speech area. So this is where folks can come together and riot during the debate.
Where there will be the fights.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're actually going to have like both sides out there together in the honor of free speech. I don't even know what that even. What does that even mean?
Well, they'll
Why
have
are
a
they-
Hillary side. They'll have a Donald Trump side.
Who cares? Why do they have to be outside during the debate?
Where else do you want them to be? They need a
watching
place
the
to go. They need a place to go.
What do you mean they need a place to go?
They need a place to go to rant their feelings, to share what they're feeling, and this is perfect. Why not?
Right. So you're going to have the two opposing sides outdoors mixing together.
Yes.
In a peaceful, hopefully loving situation.
I don't believe it's going to be peaceful or loving, but I do believe they deserve a place to go if they want to be a part of this.
We deserve the right to riot, right? Here's a perfect song for it, too. Here's Rachel Platten. It's Fight Song on WOBM. 92.7 WOBM with Michael Bublé on a Monday morning. So we're talking about chores and kids and whether or not they should get paid. I think the kids should get paid for chores. I think it teaches them how to, manage money. I think
agree.
it also teaches them the fact that if you work, you get, something for it, as opposed to not working and getting something for it. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's a lot of pros to, and you don't have to go crazy giving the kids, their chore money. But I think that giving them something makes it worth
How
their while.
about a prize like at the end of the year, at the end of the week, because sometimes instead of giving cash, like I just bought her a new phone case.
Well, I guess it depends on what
she
age
did.
they are. You get some younger ones, you might be able to do that. But as they get a little bit older and they're doing chores, they want the money so they can go out and do things themselves.
So the chores that my daughter does, the vacuuming, puts away the clean silverware, and she has to put away all her clothing.
Yeah.
Is that enough, or do I need more?
Vacuuming, by the way. They say, I'm going to give you some prices here. Tell me if you like this.
How much?
Vacuuming for the week, $2.55. Mowing the lawn, $6.28. Cleaning the garage, they say $5.20.
Wow.
I've been overpaying. Doing laundry, $2.82.
I have been way underpaying.
Cleaning the living room, $2.72.
I mean, overpaying. Holy Hannah.
Dusting and wiping countertops, $2.20. Cleaning their bedroom, $2.07.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Doing the dishes, $2.03. Taking out the trash, $1.90. And setting the table, $1.31. This coming from PR Newswire.
Oh, for goodness sake.
If you added up all those chores together and they did all 11 of those chores,
how much?
They would make $31.74.
I am paying way too much.
Now, for a kid who's 8 years old, that's a lot of money, I think.
Sure.
$31.
That is a lot.
But they probably wouldn't do all those chores.
They're
I don't know
not
too many
gonna do
kids
it.
that are doing all
Abby
those chores.
is not going to clean the garage. I could say, hey, I'll give you $25 to clean that garage. She'd do it for maybe 2 seconds. I'm dirty, or I can't do this. There's no way.
But those are the prices for chores, $31.74 a week if they did all those chores. And if you did all those chores, that'd be pretty good, though. That would be a pretty good help. That would be a good, if I could get the kids, well, my kids are bigger now, but if I could have gotten to agree to that, I would have signed on the dotted line for that one.
That's a good one.
11 chores for $30?
I give her $30 for like one.
They'd be calling DIFUS on me.
Oh, for goodness
Or
sake,
WOBM.
Stop it.
92.7 WOBM. It's Rob Thomas on this Tuesday morning, 6:39, 68 degrees. So it's all about the sense of fall, the smells that you associate with fall. So let me first tell you what the four are that they say people most associate with fall. Cinnamon, pumpkin, apples, and nutmeg.
Okay.
Those are the four big smells of fall.
They're warm. They're inviting. Okay.
All right. They have that sharp, spicy kind of feel to them, like orange and brown and all that good stuff.
Love it.
So here are the health benefits. This comes from the Huffington Post. When it comes to cinnamon can help improve your motor skills, memory, and attention span, Sue.
Definitely.
So cinnamon helps people focus. All right. Pumpkin is an aphrodisiac for men. So keep that in mind, Sue. Mixed with lavender, pumpkin and lavender. I would never think that, but if you come up with some sort of mixture of the two, it's highly effective on the man in your life, Sue.
Okay, I like it.
Apples.
I'll remember that later.
The smell of apples can help with minor headaches and in some people relieve migraines. So think about using apple smell if you're having problems with headaches. And nutmeg can help you relax and fall asleep. They also say there may be a enzyme thing in there that helps block things dealing with Alzheimer's disease as well.
That's incredible. I'm not a fan of nutmeg at all.
Yeah, not a fan.
Smell,
I like nutmeg. Yeah, I like nutmeg.
But I will tell you, cinnamon and honey, every single morning I do it with 2 tablespoons for my throat.
I like the nutmeg on like applesauce is very good.
Oh, okay.
So if you had to pick one of the four smells of fall, which one do you like best?
Pumpkin.
Oh, I know where you're going for the pumpkin because it's the
pie.
it's the aphrodisiac.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
Because you know I'm all about that bass.
92.7 WOBM with the Black Eyed Peas on a Tuesday morning. So up on our website at WOBM.com, you'll find a personal thank you letter to our emergency services here at the shore, thanking the folks. Some of the comments that were coming in. Jennifer wrote in, thank you to all the first responders. You are the true heroes in this world.
So true.
Also, Melissa wrote in, thank you. And as the wife of a first responder, thank you for thanking them.
Oh, that's
this
great.
is a neat comment here. Douglas wrote in, and this is what I sort of talked about also, was that in the blog, in my thank you letter, is maybe, find a way to give. We had listeners call in and say, suggest, hey, maybe if you want to say a thank you, you donate to Vestacop, or you make that donation to your local fire department or EMS squad. Douglas wrote in, the Brick Township Volunteer EMS Safety Day open house is October 1st from noon to 4. Come out and meet the volunteers and support your first responders.
Perfect.
Police and firefighters on hand, too. It's at 500 Aurora Place in Brick, October 1st. So go to our website at WOBM.com. It's also on Facebook and Twitter. Post your comments. And if you've got an event coming up, first responder related, you want to let people know how they can come out and meet the people behind the scenes. That's what it's all about, Sue, showing support for these folks.
You bet. And that letter that you wrote, very, very fantastic.
I just sat down and started writing. It was like as if the old days of writing a letter to somebody, and I just thought that it was a way for me to correlate what happened over the weekend and how I do feel that we have fantastic folks that are involved. And I know a lot of people that are in law enforcement, EMS, and fire department as well. And they're all fantastic folks, and they take what they do so seriously. And they're always ready to move as soon as they're called on. That's what I always find amazing about first responders, and a lot of them volunteers at times, too.
It's
and
amazing.
Yet they will get up at 3 in the morning and head out and help and things like that. So check out the story at WOBM.com, Facebook and Twitter. Post your comments. And like I said, if you have an event coming up with your first responding group, whether it's police, fire department, EMS, on the county, local, state level, whatever it is, so let us know. This way we can pass it on to others, Sue, and maybe help out a little bit. Here's Charlie Puth on 92.7 WOBM. 92.7 WOBM with the Fray on this brand new Wednesday morning. Shawn Sue with you, 641, 68 degrees. Yesterday I was out. It was a pleasure to be playing. Jeremy Grunin invited me out to be a part of the charity event for the Ocean County College Foundation, their golf event happening at Pine Barrens Golf out in Jackson. And we had a wonderful time out there. Like I said earlier, it was a little humid out there, but things, it was a nice day of golf out there.
Very good.
We played.
What did you get?
We played with David Weintraub, and also Shawn Monahan played with us as well, and Jeremy and myself. It was a great time. Everybody has their moments, Sue.
I don't know what
that's
that
what I like to
means.
say.
When you're a golfer,
everybody has those moments where you feel good about something you just shot on the golf course.
Good.
For some of us, like myself, it doesn't happen as often as you would like, but it does happen, and everybody had their moment. One of the biggest moments of the day, Jeremy Grunin, on one of the holes, it was Beat the Pro. One of the golf pros at Pine Barrens played against you, and you did your tee shot. And if you could get closer to the pin, the hole, you beat the pro. And Jeremy Grunin, ladies and gentlemen, beat the pro.
He's that good?
He beat the pro.
Is he good at golf?
At that particular shining moment, Jeremy was the best. So at that particular moment.
Did he win anything?
Like I say, yes, he did, actually.
Okay, nice.
As I was saying, everybody has their moments, and we all did. So that's what you take away from a day of golf.
Were you a little jealous? Like, ooh.
Well, like I say, we all had
liked that.
We all had our moments. Before that, we had to play the students. It was actually a hole where they had some OCC students out there,
fun.
And the kids beat the pants off us. But hey, we all rebounded from that, Sue. Well, we had a great time. Nice lunch, nice dinner.
Raising some
met
nice
some nice,
money.
folks out there. Had dinner with one of our friends, Mark Cunningham, always a great friend of the show, and him and his wife, Tara, great members of the community. Always nice to see them. And all the other people out there. Mike Mimosa from Community Medical Center, saw him. And one of the busiest guys. I'm trying to think, who is a busier person in our community? Is it Jeremy Grunin or Rick Palomeri? I'm not quite sure, Sue.
I'm going with Ricky.
Rick was out there as well.
Rick.
We'll see him next week.
I'll
be out with Community Medical Center and their golf outing, Sue. Have a moment with WOBM.
My honeymoon?
Well, we were saying she got married. You took off a week, so we thought maybe you went with her.
Mine was a staycation. Hers was a honeymoon.
Nice. Your
How'd everything go?
They're
Good?
so nice.
Everything was just magical.
I was going to text you that morning and say, I hope everything's going smooth. I said, you know what? She's got enough going on.
She's got
perfect.
so much.
It was really perfect. And we had
good weather that day.
Good weather, and everyone had a good time. And
good.
I just, what a day.
What
a
day.
weekend. It was a great week. It was a 3-day affair.
Are they back from their honeymoon yet?
They just got back.
They just got back.
Oh, nice.
So I was in New Jersey. They were in New Mexico.
Oh, that's funny. There you go.
A lot of good times.
All righty. Well, we'll wait for future updates on the new couple. So
you got it.
All right. Here's Nancy Ramey. She is back. She's rested. She's ready to go as we head into fall with the Ocean County Traffic Watch.
I'm ready, not rested. Here's our check of what's doing with this report brought to you by ADT. We kick it all
On a Wednesday morning, final day of summer, September 21st. You sad to see summer go, Sue?
Yes. You know how much I love it.
Yeah. Well, right now we're talking about the beauty of New Jersey as we head into fall. And, of course, we get some great colors coming, around this time of year. They came out with a list of states, the 50, and where they rank as far as beauty. New Jersey finished 41st in the country. So I remember at times in the past they had us even lower than that.
Right.
But 41st in the country. I think that New Jersey gets a bad rap a lot of times, and a lot of people don't know about the beauty of the state. Don't you agree with that?
Definitely.
I mean, people always consider that strip of turnpike up in North Jersey as basically being New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you ask most people out of the state, what do New Jersey, all the refineries and, the turnpike.
Mm-hmm.
That's such a small section,
We
too.
get a raw deal
I mean,
a lot
what is
of
that?
times.
Is it 20 miles long, that little section? I don't even know. But there are so many other areas of the state that are fantastic. By the way, what do you think? What most beautiful state in the country? What do you think it was? What state came in number one?
In the state, in the country,
yeah,
I would say like
what state
Wyoming or Maine. New Jersey?
California.
Really?
Well, I just told you we were 41st. California was number one.
Is it really California? All right.
Yeah.
Well, where's Florida?
Hawaii was number 2, and Alaska was number 3. So there you go. Worst state, beauty-wise, in the country. Pick a state. Just pick one out.
I don't know. Texas?
No, Kansas, Indiana, and Illinois, the
Forget
bottom
about
3.
Kansas sometimes.
So there you go.
I lived in Indiana for a little bit.
Did you?
I can give you the information about that state in less than 10 seconds.
Okay, give me information.
Cornfields everywhere, flat roads, no hills.
Okay, that's 3 things.
That's it. Oh, did I say 2 things?
Well, you said a bunch of things.
That was it.
Okay.
Their beach, little pebbles.
Okay.
And they loved
were
it.
there lakes, you mean? There's no beach in Indiana.
Man-made, you're right. But they called it a beach.
92.7 WOBM with Christina Aguilera on a Monday morning. So yesterday we were out at Dog Fest. A lot of fun and a lot of dogs. I think the biggest event the Brick Rotary has put on, and we've been doing this for several years now with them.
It was huge,
and
yes.
there was just so many people. We've got video up on our website at WOBM.com. I did a Jersey Shore Journal all about Dog Fest, and thanks for the Brick Rotary for having us out there. But one of the things they were doing was costumes, and there was a lot of doggies dressed up. According to a new survey by Pure Newswire, 59% of people say they're going to dress up their pets for Halloween this year. Have you dressed up your dogs before?
Absolutely.
Our dogs have had costumes before. And we'll probably do that again this year. I would think we'd probably do that.
In fact, Taffy's going to be a devil.
Really?
By the way, a little devil, yes.
Well, she seemed to be angelic yesterday.
Yeah.
She was fine yesterday.
Oh, she was angelic.
She wasn't a little devil, I didn't think. My daughter gave me this book to bring in this morning, and I'm going to let you take a look at it. It's very funny. Speaking of the pets, it is called Awkward Family Pet Photos.
Oh, no.
It's all pictures, just awkward pictures that people did with their pets. And you just got to wonder, I'm showing you one of them here. You just got to wonder, like, what people were thinking when they did some of these pictures with their pets. They just...
Is he naked?
Yeah, there's a picture of a gentleman with his dog, and yeah, it looks like
he's holding it close to his heart.
Yeah,
so maybe
it's just the craziest looking photos, and you wonder what were people thinking when they took these, Sue?
I don't know.
Because we
That's
always
strange.
pose with our pets in very strange photos.
What book is this?
It's called Awkward Family Pet Photos.
That's awkward.
I'll let you see that in a little bit and take a look at it. But thanks to everybody that came out for Dog Fest. It was a lot of fun yesterday. In fact, we got an email from one of the dogs. This came from Leela, who was the little doggy who was dressed up like a ballerina, Sue. Do you remember the ballerina puppy
she was
yesterday?
the look-alike, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was dressed. She was the little white terrier who had the ballerina outfit on.
Yes, she was the look-alike, yes.
And she said, Shawn and Sue, thank you very much for the lovely basket that I won at the contest on Sunday. It was the last contest of the day, and I'm not completely sure what it was called, but the nice lady in the blue shirt from the Rotary told me that my name was picked as a favorite for that particular event.
Oh, that's nice.
Leela the dog says, everyone was so nice to me, and I met so many new friends. I have to admit that the big Great Danes were my favorites, and I guess size, well, she says, does matter in some ways. Well, so there you go. So Leela, thanks for writing into us.
All right, Leela.
Yeah, getting letters from dogs today, Sue. A lot of fun at Dog Fest.
Adorable. Great job.
Check it out at WOBM.com. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning. Shawn Michaels with you, and joining us right now, Jeff Plate from Trans-Siberian Orchestra, getting set for a brand new fall and winter season and getting set to hit the tour. Jeff, good morning. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, listen, this is a fantastic event that's going to be happening with TSO's 2016 Winter Tour. You guys are going to be performing The Ghosts of Christmas Eve. Tell us a little bit about this rock opera.
This is a show that we brought out last year, and due to overwhelming response, the fans loved the show. Most importantly, Paul O'Neill especially loved the show, so he wanted to bring it back out again. But this show is based on the television show that we recorded back in 1999, and it's a story about a young girl who runs away from home, and through the magic of some friendly spirits and whatnot, she finds her way back. So this story is, you could call it a greatest hits package, because some of our most familiar songs are part of this story. But yeah, due to overwhelming demand, we decided to bring it back out again. You know, Jeff is the drummer and one of the original members of TSO. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Jeff, you guys have brought a certain sense of anthem and power to, normally when we would think of Christmas and we would think of holiday type music, it would have a certain feel to it. I think that, Trans-Siberian Orchestra sort of rewrote the book on bringing it contemporary forward. Would you agree with that? Absolutely. And, when TSO first started becoming popular, I heard from so many people that finally we have Christmas music we can rock to. So this was a formula that Paul O'Neill came up with, and boy, it struck a chord with millions of people. And the magic of the stories that he has written along with the CDs that we've released have really made a connection. And, here we are 20 years later, 18 tours later, and everything is still looking great. There seems to be no end in sight. You know what's really cool, Jeff, is for the past years you've been donating. Trans-Siberian Orchestra donates a portion of the proceeds of ticket sales to charity, and it's telling me here that over the years you guys have donated more than $13 million through charities throughout North America. How great is that? It's amazing, and this is something we've done from the very first show. Every ticket sold, we take $1 and donate it to local charity, which is great also because the presenting radio station and the people that put on these shows know exactly where these charities are and who really needs the help. So we feel very confident in knowing that it's going to the right place. It's a good time of year for a lot of people, and it's a tough time of year for a lot of people. So that's the least we can do to help. It's great that you do that. If folks want more information, your website they want to go to for all Trans-Siberian news and information, they want to go right to your website, right? www.trans-siberian.com. Very good. Now, you're going to be coming to our area this holiday season. You'll be in Philadelphia on Saturday, December 17th at the Wells Fargo Center. And then Monday, December 26th, you'll be at the Rock at the Prudential Center in Newark. And tickets are on sale now for both of these events. So we look forward to having you guys swing through town coming up later in the holiday season. Very good. And any tickets that you buy online, these people buy online, they're going to get a copy of The Ghosts of Christmas Eve as a digital download. Excellent, excellent. It must be fun being the drummer too with TSO because you get to bring that beat and the pulse because your songs start. They kind of start and they ramp up as you go on. So it must be fun sitting back there on the drum kit, just sort of getting it going as you sort of build up to the finale, right? It certainly is, and I'll tell you, I've had one of the most interesting seats throughout our career. You know, I've sat in the middle of the stage and watched this thing grow around me, above me, in front of me, and boy, it's just been such a great experience to see not only the audience grow, but also to be a part of such a huge production. That's, you know, Paul O'Neill pulls out all the stops every year, and their whole mission is to try to make the show better than it was the previous year.
If folks love the music, Jeff, they've got to see it, right? The visual in person even adds to it.
Absolutely, and I try to tell people, you know, if you've never seen us before, please come check it out. There's something for everybody. If you are a fan of live music, and if you are a fan of big production, intense production, you're going to love what we do. There's no musical genre that we don't touch upon, and the show is not age group specific. So it's great for kids, it's great for adults, grandparents, entire families, and this is what has made us what we are right now.
And you guys love the big tour. It's always a lot of fun, I'm assuming.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. Jeff Plate, original member, TSO, 20 years now in the making. Ghosts of Christmas Eve, the rock opera, is going to be coming to our town. Philadelphia and Newark coming up this holiday season. Jeff, thanks for being with us.
You got it. Take care now.
Take care and a happy holiday season. Don't forget, go to trans-siberian.com for more details. 92.7 WOBM. Shawn Sue with you on a brand new Monday morning. It is the 19th of September, 75 degrees and rain. Hopefully that rain's going to be gone because tomorrow, Sue, going to be out playing with the Ocean County College Foundation.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Their golf outing is tomorrow.
Okay.
So over the weekend, I went out to the driving range, and I actually set up a little video of going out there. And what's funny about the video, it actually looks like I can hit the ball. It really does. For those 2 split seconds of video that I have. And the video is only 6 seconds long.
Literally, it's a video of you hitting the golf ball.
Yes, it's me hitting a drive and then,
what makes it so special?
The fact that I hit it.
Aren't all balls supposed to go up in the air like that?
They are supposed to, yes.
Oh, but they don't usually.
They don't always.
Oh, yeah, it looked good.
If you watch it, it's a nice hit. You see the ball in the air, it's going. It's almost directly dead center, and then the putt goes right into the hole. So for those split 6 seconds, Sue, it actually looked like I knew what I was doing.
Wow,
I'm
impressive.
Inspired. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my phone with me, and tomorrow when people all start going, oh, God, I'm just going to play that video. Look at this video. Look at this. Look at this.
Did you have golf shoes on?
Not to go to the range, no.
Okay, all right.
No, you can't see my feet.
All right.
We're WOBM. 92.7 WOBM. Good morning, Shawn Michaels with you. And joining us right now, our special guest. This is a busy young lady, one of the stars of the hit TV show Duck Dynasty. She also, of course, was on season 19. She was the first runner-up on ABC's Dancing with the Stars. She's a New York Times best-selling author. She's also got a new book. We'll talk about that coming up. And she's about to go out on tour. Sadie Robertson of Duck Dynasty joins us this morning. Good morning, Sadie. Welcome to the program.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thank you so much.
Been a fan of the show for years. We'll talk a little bit about Duck Dynasty as we get set to wrap up. What we're going to start off with is what you're calling the Live Original Tour. And I was looking at some video that kind of tells you a little bit about the program, but sum up what it is all about when you hit the road with the Live Original Tour and what it is for the kids out there to join you.
So it's going to be an awesome night. It's going to be a jam-packed night. We're going to do some live music, some crazy stuff, but it's also going to be life-changing, I think, for a lot of people. It's going to be one of those things that I think people will come to not knowing what to expect, but leave with just really feeling free and really feeling confident in who they are as a person. And I think it's going to be really meaningful for a lot more meaningful than people think it's going to be.
You're going to have spoken word, you're going to have dance, you're going to have music, you're going to have stories. And a lot of it, it looks like, will be sort of almost impromptu, like you're going to kind of go with whatever's happening that night and see what happens, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think each city is going to be really unique because maybe different things will come to us and we'll say different things. It was funny yesterday, we were at rehearsal and the producer of the tour said, you know what? Y'all really go against all tour rules, and I would never agree to that, but it kind of works. And I was like, Thank you.
Yeah, it's very cool. In fact, we want to tell folks that you're going to be coming to our area, to New York City, coming up on Thursday, October 6th. You'll be in the Big Apple at Westchester County Center. So folks could look up and get information on tickets for that. That's Thursday night, October 6th, here in New York City. That's going to be a lot of fun. You know, when you're doing this, you're doing so many other things. You got a new book out, Life's Just Got Real. And it's a fiction novel. Tell us a bit about that project.
I wanted to put the message in there about how, you know, sometimes if somebody else, you look at somebody and they're like completely different than you, or they believe something different, or they're really different, you immediately shut them off, and or you judge them, or you never talk to them, or you never think about it twice. That's kind of the message, the underlying message behind it, and yeah.
Pretty cool. Is that out in bookstores now? Folks can get a hold of it?
It is.
Yep, and you can go to Amazon.com, I'm sure, and get information on that. Dancing with the Stars, are you watching, or you don't have to? I know you're getting ready to go tour, but do you watch now that you're done and had done it?
Yes, I do. I didn't get to watch last night, but I just love it. I love everything about it, so you can't keep me away from watching it.
Now, be honest. When you had to perform on the night it was performance night, was it anxious, or were you kind of at peace and you kind of had done it, you knew what you were going to do, or was it like pretty overwhelming knowing you have to go out and do this dance?
It was pretty overwhelming, and I actually talk about that a lot on tour. We do a whole little segment about that, and it was scary because I'd never danced before, and so yeah, I was terrified. But I feel like once I started dancing, I feel like God just almost danced for me, because I don't even remember it happening very much. But I was definitely super nervous before.
I can't even imagine. As we wrap up Duck Dynasty, are you at the point where you're so used to the cameras it doesn't faze you, or is there still times where you're kind of like, all right, give me a little space? I mean, because you guys, they follow you around, right? I mean, it's sort of like every day. I don't know how often they film, but it just seems like you've constantly got camera crews around you.
Yeah, we film a lot. There are some days I'm like, okay, can I just not use the cameras today? But we have our time. We have free time, and of course, on the tour, we won't be filming it for Duck Dynasty, and so we'll have a little bit of time off the cameras, but at the same time, I kind of wish that we were, so people that can't make it out can see. But
yeah,
it's a little bit of one of those, it's good, but then at the same time, sometimes it's a little overwhelming.
Has the family, has everybody kind of changed a little bit, or had to, because of the popularity? Or are you guys still at home being yourselves? Because it's hard to imagine, with all the fame that's come to so many different members of your family, because it's such a big cast. Has things changed at home, or is it still kind of the same?
To be honest, it's pretty much the same. We all live in the same neighborhood, and I think that's kind of kept it the same. We all go out and we all travel and we all do our own thing. But then when we come back home, we're all home, we're all together, and we play tennis a lot, and we live a normal life when we're back at home. It's nice how we've been able to separate the two. Very cool, very cool. And finally, Uncle Si, does he really drink that much iced tea, or is that just a prop? Oh, my gosh, he really does. I've never seen, literally, ever since I was born, before that dynasty, I've never seen him without tea. Uncle Si has always had the iced tea. Yes, he's always had it. Sadie Robertson, if we want to get more details on the Live Original Tour, where's the best place we want to go and find out the information from you? You can go to liveoriginal.com, and if you're not wanting to go on websites, then go to my Instagram, Legit Sadie Rob, and you can click in the link in my bio. Okay, cool. You know what we'll do is we'll put a bunch of links up on our website as well. Sadie, we've loved your show. We watch it. We've loved you on Dancing with the Stars. We're going to look forward to Live Original Tour. Comes to New York City Thursday, October 6th. Good luck with the tour. You're hitting the road, kid. Have a great time with it. Thank you so much. All right, take care. There she is, Sadie Robertson, and she's going to be on the Live Original Tour, and even some members of her family out there with it. It's going to be a lot of fun coming to New York in October, and we'll have details up at WOBM.com.
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.